Okay, Ed Akehurst here. We're going to take a look at Member Mover and how to download the information and get the spreadsheet ready for upload. So you need to be in a Facebook group, and best practices with all of our extensions, refresh that Facebook group after you're there. You want to be on the members page of the Facebook group and then refresh again. And you'll see these gray areas here under people's names and under when they were added. Or what the relationship is, this gray area here, that's where the keywords come from. Okay, so open the extension, and you can add your keywords here or your negative keywords there. You can also get a phone number and an email if it's publicly available on that profile. And I would set this for 6 minutes, 9 minutes. Go nice and slow if you're getting phone numbers, because you have to open things in the background and you don't want to do that too quickly. Okay, so once you're ready, just click download now and it'll start processing. If for any reason it doesn't and something happens, then just refresh and start over again. But we're going to let this run. This is a small group. It only has 61 members. I'm actually going to run the whole group. You can stop it at any time if you have a group with thousands of members. And then we'll take a look at the spreadsheet after it has completed the operation. You can see it goes pretty quick if you're not getting phone numbers and if you're not having to sift through for keywords. It goes pretty well, and it should stop here momentarily. Profiles are downloaded, all right, wherever they normally get downloaded. All right, I'm going to open this. Okay. Now I'm on a Mac, so this opens in numbers. It's a CSV file. You want to convert this. I'm going to do it now. You want to convert this to an Excel file, XLS. I believe is the. We'll save it in Excel. 90 days to success. We'll just leave that there. I'm going to put this in my downloads file. We'll export. Okay. And now I want to open the actual Excel file and work within that. All right. So let's make this a little bigger. Okay. So a couple of things that you'll notice here. One, you see this column 1 that has the name of the group. You need to delete that. If you don't delete that, your file will not upload to Genius Messenger. You might be able to use it in other places and other things, but you will not be able to upload it to Genius Messenger. So you need to get rid of that top line there. All right, so I'm going to hit Edit and Delete, and you'll see it moved up. Now the top line is the headers. All right, these profile ID numbers here in the beginning, our extension doesn't use them. So you can change them, and you'll want to, I'll go to column A, you want to, actually there's a way to convert this is in scientific formula, and it's not the actual profile. There's a way to do that. I'm not remembering that immediately off the top of my head, so we're going to skip it. You do need that, you want that in there, even though we don't use it. Facebook profile link we do use, name we use. Here's the bio text where we get the keywords from, and some people have 2 or even 3 if they have a comma in it. Usually this second column is completely extraneous. I delete it. If you're not using these keywords for anything, I would just edit and delete the entire column. I'm going to do that with this because I don't need that. And our system in Genius Messenger doesn't use it, but a lot of people want it because they want that data, and that's perfectly fine. It's there for you to have. All right, what we are going to do is we're going to add 2 columns, okay? You have to have a column called email. Even if you didn't get emails, this is required, okay? There has to be a column email, and it needs to be E-M-A-I-L. And if you didn't get emails, you want to type N-A in there, and then you can copy that, and you want to paste it down in that column in the rest of them, okay? Do not have any extras. If you have NA down here where there's no data here, it will not upload the spreadsheet. Okay? So email column NA. Let's put that in the middle. There we go. You also, that's required. Okay? Now you can put, if you want, a column called label name, and it must be L-A-B-E-L space N-A-M-E. And you can also have one if you want called tags, T-A-G-S. And the way they're worded is important, okay? So this is if you want to add a label to Genius Messenger, and you can put your label in, I don't know, label 1, just to put something, right? And again, if they're all going to be the same label, you can copy them and paste them, making sure that there aren't any down here that don't have other data with them. Now, what this is if this label exists inside your Genius Messenger CRM system, then it will just add these people to that label. If it does not, it will create the label and add them. And then you can also add tags if you want. Most people put like the name of the group here. If you put a comma and some other data, it will create 2 tags. You can have up to 10. And again, the same thing as with the labels. If there is already a tag existing with that name, it will add them to that tag. And if it doesn't exist, it will create it. I'm going to delete this just for the moment. All right, and that's it, right? So then make sure you save this XLSX file, okay? And you're ready to go. You've deleted the number 1, you've added email, you've added label name, you've gotten rid of the keywords. I don't think it hurts anything to have the keywords there, but they're extraneous, so I usually delete them. And then what you want to do after you've done that is you want to go back to Facebook, and you want to open Genius Messenger. If you're going to upload this, if you're creating a custom audience and you're doing something else, you're going to want to do something different with this data. And in that case, also, by the way, you might need to, I think when you're still in CSV, you might want to change those profile IDs to the actual profile IDs by changing them from a scientific formula to a number. You just have to change the decimal place things. But I think you need to do that in the CSV first. So anyway, we don't use that in our extension, so I'm not going to have a training on that. You'll need to see the training on wherever you're creating your custom audience. But for us, you'll go to the home button here in the extension, and then in the left-hand menu, you'll go to Import Export. And from there, you're going to Import Friends with Label. And that's where your XLSX spreadsheet goes, making sure you've saved it, deleted that row 1, and have added an email column, either with the email in there or any of them that do not have an email, N/A, capital N/capital A, and an optional label name and or tags columns. Okay, I hope that helps. And as always, if you have any questions, please let us know.